Command's new vehicle training school at Detroit's Fort Wayne. It is the mission of this school to train key personnel and instructors in the service of new vehicles, in this case, the M48. Students come from both Army-wide and civilian sources, some even from allied nations. Here, students learn that the M48 is fast, low-slung, hard-hitting, and as easy to handle as a new car. Its 90mm rifle fires an armor-piercing shell at such high velocity that even many inches of armor plate are doubtful protection. Precision sights combining optical instruments with power controls permit the crew to fire the vital first shot in a tank duel. Sighting is rapid and deadly accurate. The gunner can get on target in a matter of seconds. Machine guns, 30 and 50 caliber, protect the M48 from enemy troops with rocket launchers or Molotov cocktails. At nearby Dearborn is the school's field training and maintenance area. Demonstrations show that the tank's sloping sides on both hull and turret will deflect many direct hits. Head on, the hull presents a curving top and bottom meeting at a knife-edge front. After their months-long training cycle at the new vehicles training school, the students are qualified instructors in the M48. Some will remain in the zone of the interior to teach, while others will join armored units in Asia or Europe, where they, in turn, will instruct more men to qualify as teachers. Their primary task will be to teach the men who drive and service the current medium tank model, the M46, in new handling and maintenance procedures. Soon overseas armored units will be receiving the M48, which is vastly superior to the earlier models in every respect. But regardless of how many improvements may be built into a new tank, the combat vehicle's effectiveness in the final analysis depends on the men who man them. To achieve smooth, coordinated performance requires constant training and practice. In a very real sense, the tank is the heart of the Army's armored forces. Over a period of years, the Ordnance Corps' Detroit Arsenal has developed and refined the principle of a family of vehicles. Take the M48's relatives in the tank family. From the same basic chassis and basic components, like power plant and suspension system, come a whole group of vehicles. The personnel carrier, the cargo carrier, self-propelled artillery, anti-aircraft, utility, and recovery vehicles. Actually, the birth of a tank is a multiple birth. From conception to delivery, it may take from 3 to 6 years. The labors of U.S. scientists, engineers, and skilled craftsmen pay off in a tank that is versatile and rugged, whose general reliability probably surpasses that of any other tank in the world. The M48, should it see service in any new conflict, will prove to be an invaluable weapon in America's defense arsenal. All the dollars and hours, genius and sweat that go into the development and delivery of the new tank have but one basic aim: to help ensure that the U.S. soldier working with and in the combat team of infantry, artillery, air, and armor will find victory in any new contest of arms forced upon him by a reckless aggressor.
Foresight seems to be the right word to describe the most valuable tool of the men who design and build America's tanks. Their permanent task is to see that our armed forces have the world's best tanks today for use in any emergency tomorrow. Now, this is Sergeant Stuart Queen inviting you to be with us again next week when we will present another look at the big picture.
The Big Picture is a weekly television report to the nation on the activities of the Army at home and overseas. Produced by the Signal Corps Pictorial Center. Presented by the United States Army in cooperation with this station. You too can be an important part of the big picture. You can proudly serve with the best equipped, the best trained, the best fighting team in the world today, the United States Army.